Ei, você que está aprendendo inglês! Quer turbinar seu listening e ainda aumentar seu vocabulário de um jeito prático, divertido? Então você está no lugar certo. Seja muito bem-vindo ao canal Inglês de Verdade. No episódio de hoje, você vai ouvir um mini podcast em inglês e logo depois vai encarar 5 perguntas para testar o quanto entendeu. É treino real, com situações reais. Perfeito para quem quer sair do básico e evoluir de verdade no inglês. Ah, e se quiser, as legendas em inglês estão disponíveis no vídeo para te dar uma força. Preparado? Então dá o play e vem praticar com a gente.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're your shortcut to getting informed, maybe sharing a few surprising facts, and hopefully keeping you hooked along the way. Today we're diving into something that, well, it affects pretty much all of us. Social media and its sometimes subtle impact on our mental health. We've been digging into this really interesting article called Social Media, the Invisible Addiction to Validation. And it explores how platforms like, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, they haven't just changed how we talk to each other. They've actually changed how we see ourselves.
Yeah, fundamentally.
So our mission here is to pull out the key nuggets, the things that show how likes, comments, filters, even the algorithms, how they're kind of quietly shaping your emotions, your thoughts, your self-esteem.
It's quite profound when you break it down.
And this central paradox really jumped out, didn't it? We're supposedly more connected than ever.
Right.
But at the same time, so many people feel more anxious, they're insecure, just exhausted.
It's a real disconnect within the connection itself.
Exactly. Wired and weary, as the article puts it. So what does this all actually mean for you? How do you navigate it? Let's jump in. Okay, first up, this idea of social media as an invisible addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it for a second. How many times today have you opened an app, Instagram, TikTok, whatever?
Right.
Was it like a conscious choice, a real need, or just that automatic pilot thing?
It often is just habit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the scale of it is, well, it's quite eye-opening. We saw this data point, Brazilians spending, on average, over 3 hours a day on social media.
3 hours. Wow.
Yeah, more time than eating, more than physical activity, definitely more than actual face-to-face conversations.
That's significant.
It is. And it's not just the hours logged on screen. It's also about that pull.
Yeah.
How we feel when we're not online. That little itch.
That pull. Yeah, that leads right into the next point, this comparison that paralyzes.
Oh, yeah.
We all know this feeling, right? You wake up, maybe you grab your phone first thing.
The doom scroll begins.
Totally. And there it is. Someone's on an amazing trip. Someone else just got married. Look at this new car, this perfect body. It's just this endless highlight reel.
Presented as just normal life.
But here's the thing. We know it's curated, don't we? We know there are filters, editing.
Logically, yes.
So why do we still fall into that trap? Why does it make us feel like our own life isn't measuring up?
That's the really insidious part. Even knowing it's edited, that automatic comparison kicks in. It's almost cruel the way it happens. And it triggers those nagging questions like, am I falling behind? Is my life actually good enough? Do I even have value compared to that?
Yeah.
And when that comparison becomes almost constant, the consequences are real. Anxiety goes up. You get that feeling of failure. Self-esteem is a hit.
Like a knee-jerk reaction sometimes. You scroll, you see something, and bam, you feel worse.
Exactly. Even if your day was perfectly fine 2 minutes before.
So what keeps pulling us back even when it feels draining? You mentioned the dopamine cycle.
Ah, yes. The brain chemistry part.
Tell us about that. Every comment, every message, it triggers something, right?
It does. It triggers a release of dopamine. That's the brain's pleasure chemical, a reward signal. And it creates this loop, this continuous search for more engagement, more that little hit of feeling good.
Like a little reward?
A tiny fleeting reward. But the problem is our brains adapt really quickly. They habituate. Meaning you start needing more to get the same feeling. More likes, more views, more validation.
Okay.
And the article describes this cycle of exhaustion. It goes like this. You post something, you wait for the likes, you feel good for a bit. Then that feeling fades. You get anxious. And then you feel the need to post again to get that feeling back.
Wow, that sounds tiring.
It is tiring. And the really profound shift, the bigger picture here, is that we can start living to be seen online instead of just living our lives for ourselves.
Living to be seen. And while we're chasing that dopamine, we're surrounded by the edited life.
Right.
It's not just filters on photos, is it? It's a whole curated reality.
Absolutely. Think about it. When do people post about the struggles, the doubts, the messy behind-the-scenes stuff.
Almost never. You see the victory, the perfect smile, the great lighting. Only the good part.
Always the good part. And here's a real paradox the article highlights. The more someone exposes this curated best self online, trying to connect,
Yeah,
the more alone they might actually end up feeling, because it's not authentic connection, maybe.
that's a tough one. So what does that mean for genuine connection if everything is so polished?
It definitely raises questions about the quality of interaction we're having online versus, real life.
Okay, so this all sounds a bit bleak. The comparison, the dopamine chase, the edited reality. The big question then is, can we actually use social media without getting, swallowed by it?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Is conscious use possible?
Good news is yes. The article strongly suggests it is possible, but it requires conscious effort, awareness. These platforms are just tools, right? Powerful tools that can be amazing for connecting, learning, inspiration. Or they can, as we've seen, chip away at self-esteem and just eat up our time.
So what can people actually do? Did the article give concrete tips?
It did, yeah. Some really practical things that apparently have helped a lot of people. Things like defining specific times for using social media, not just letting it bleed into every moment.
Right, setting boundaries.
Exactly. Another big one, deactivate unnecessary notifications, those little pings and buzzes. They're constantly pulling your attention outward.
Training your brain for distraction.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Train it for external validation instead of internal focus. Also, curate your feed. Follow more accounts that actually inspire you or teach you something, rather than ones that just make you feel pressured or inadequate.
That makes sense. Choose inspiration over comparison.
And take digital breaks.
Yeah.
Seriously, a whole day, even just a few hours offline, can make a huge difference. Reset the system.
The digital detox, yeah.
And maybe the most powerful tip, try to post less for others and focus on living more for yourself.
That really shifts the focus, doesn't it? From external validation back to internal experience.
It does. It's about reclaiming your own sense of worth, independent of likes or comments.
So the goal isn't necessarily everyone quit social media because, let's face it, it's part of our world now.
Right, it's embedded.
It's more about a deeper reflection, a more conscious way of engaging with it.
Exactly. It's about using the tool, not letting the tool use you. So if we recap the core insights here, we've talked about that invisible influence, the real power of comparison, that relentless dopamine cycle, and why conscious engagement is so critical.
So wrapping this up, what does it all mean for you listening right now? As you navigate this digital world, the article leaves us with a couple of really provocative questions to chew on. First, am I using social media or am I being used by them?
Oof, that's a good one.
And second, what are they doing with the way I see myself? How is it actually shaping your self-perception?
Those are powerful questions to sit with. And maybe a final thought to leave you with. Remember, real life, the messy, beautiful, complex stuff, that happens outside the screen. And you absolutely don't need to be online 24/7 to be relevant or loved or, genuinely happy.
E aí, como você se saiu nas perguntas? Se acertou tudo, parabéns, seu listening tá afiado. Se errou alguma, sem problema, isso faz parte do aprendizado. O importante é continuar praticando. Se curtiu esse formato com podcast mais perguntas, já deixa seu like e se inscreve aqui no Inglês de Verdade, porque tem muito mais vindo por aí. Ah, e comenta aqui embaixo, quantas você acertou? Quero ver quem tá mandando bem no listening. Nos vemos no próximo vídeo. E lembre-se, o inglês que você aprende aqui é o inglês da vida real. See you soon!
E se você assistiu até aqui e quer aprender inglês sem gastar um centavo durante todo o processo de aprendizagem, com acesso a ferramentas, atalhos e mentoria que vai fazer com que você absorva o inglês de forma rápida e natural, eu te convido a conhecer o método Os 9 Passos para a Fluência, onde você vai conhecer a forma correta de aprender o inglês.
Good. Now we can go in the water.
Com acesso a ferramentas que irão te auxiliar nesse aprendizado. E o melhor, todas encontradas de forma gratuita. E entre essas ferramentas, uma você usará para manter contato com nativos do inglês para que sua prática de conversação seja mais eficaz. Porque nada melhor do que absorver o inglês diretamente da fonte. E quando eu digo que essas ferramentas são gratuitas, eu não quero dizer que apenas o primeiro mês será grátis, como degustação, e que se você quiser continuar usando, você terá que pagar. Todas as ferramentas que serão apresentadas a você nesse método são gratuitas para o resto da vida, até quando você quiser usar. Esse método é perfeito para você que não tem ideia de como e por onde começar e para você que já tem um conhecimento em inglês, mas ainda não conquistou a fluência. Nele você será apresentado a atalhos que vão acelerar seu aprendizado que estudantes que estão começando não fazem ideia que existem. 99% das pessoas que colocarem esse método em prática, seguindo passo a passo, conseguirão realizar seu sonho de se tornar fluente em inglês. Então, se você acha que finalmente chegou a hora de realizar seu sonho e dominar de vez o inglês, clique no primeiro link da descrição, que eu tenho certeza que você não vai se arrepender.